Enemy taking C. We lost C.
Hello YouTube, this is World War Black Ops Pro, and today I'm just going to talk about other patches that I would like to see in Advanced Warfare, because as you guys know, there was a patch the other day which, improved a lot of things in this game and made it a lot more fun to play. It increased the points per kill, points per flag capture, points per assist, you name it. I mean, it increased the points for pretty much everything across the board, and made getting streaks a lot easier, so that made the game much more fun to play. And yeah, I've been getting my streaks a lot more often. I don't have to rely on the camping corners as much. So it made the game a lot funner. But there's still improvements that could be made. I mean, no Call of Duty's perfect, I know, but just still things can be improved. So the gameplay you're going to see in the background is me going 47-2. And then also, you're going to also notice that the camp god gets a DNA bomb. So it's not going to say the camp god, because he's using a different account. So as you guys see in the kill feed and on the leaderboards, look for Resurrection, because he is the camp god and he gets a DNA. So yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, he does really well. I get somewhat close to it, but then I get killed for stupid reasons. So yeah, pretty much a lot of my deaths in this game were stupid reasons. Like, I was getting outgunned by SMGs at medium range. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, sometimes the ways you can die in this game, really is ridiculous. But yeah, one of the biggest problems in this game at this moment, I'll say, is weapon balance. And they can address this in a variety of ways, but so pretty much the problem exactly is that a lot of the assault rifles are weak. As you guys saw in my weapon testing video, the 3-hit kill range is way too small. It should be at least probably like 5 times that length. And then the SMGs, they had like 3-hit kill ranges that were twice as long as the assault rifles, which really shouldn't be. I mean, sure, the SMGs do need a buff, but the assault rifles also need a buff. So we need to go back to the Black Ops 1 style balancing, where I showed you guys the maximum 3-hit kill range for the SMGs in that game, and then I showed you the maximum 3-hit kill range of the assault rifles, like a high damage and a low damage one. And that's kind of what we need to be. We kind of need to have that sort of balance in Advanced Warfare, so they can definitely patch that, definitely fix that, and I think this game would be a lot better. But they also need to nerf a few things. And now I'm not going to say the BAL, because the BAL, it really isn't overpowered. The problem is that everybody just uses it because of its low unlock level. And everybody used the FAMAS in Black Ops 1 because it was one of the first good fully automatic assault rifles unlocked. The AUG was statistically very similar, but it was never really used quite on the scale of the FAMAS, because the AUG was unlocked to level 26 versus the FAMAS, which was unlocked to level 14. And those 12 levels, guys, made a difference. I mean, a lot of people tried out the FAMAS first, and they fell in love with it, and they didn't really give any other gun a chance. So that's kind of why it was overused, but I don't think it was really overpowered. That's kind of the same thing with the BAL. But the BAL does function quite well in close quarters combat. I mean, aka shotgun range, because that's how low its 3-hit kill range is. And yeah, it is overall a very versatile gun, but it still is underpowered, kind of like all the other assault rifles. And the SMG is underpowered because the range is a little bit too small, and they shouldn't be 6-hit kills in range. They should be 5. They should drop off to 5. That's really how it should be. And the assault rifles should drop off to 4, not 5. Yeah, and Sledgehammer didn't get that right, so. Yeah, they just need to do that, and I think this game would be a lot better in terms of gun balance. But they do need to nerf the EM1, because the EM1 is just ridiculous. I mean, it should be a little bit weaker just than other guns, have a slower time to kill, because it doesn't have any ammo. You don't need to run scavenger. So yeah, something needs to be put in place, like, to compensate for the lack of ammo consumption. I mean, whether it be lower damage, lower rate of fire, something to reduce the time to kill, so it balances it with other guns. But it's just overpowered in its current state, so that definitely needs to be nerfed. Another thing they could do is they could patch more weapons into the game. I don't see them doing that. I mean, I'm not talking about DLC, I just mean for free. Like, patch things in for free. Give us stuff for free, because, there is a lack of variety in this game, and that's going to be a problem in terms of the longevity of this game. I really don't see Advanced Warfare lasting. People playing this much like after a few months, people are just gonna get bored of it because there's only 6 assault rifles in this game, and like 6 SMGs compared to like the 10 in Black Ops 1, the 9 in Black Ops 2, and yeah, there's a lot of SMGs. I think there's like 9 SMGs in Black Ops 1. So yeah, my point is there's a lot less variety in this game than the other previous Call of Duties, and given that this team supposedly had a 3-year development cycle, doesn't really make sense. So they can definitely patch more stuff in that, but I don't think so because, I mean, we all know Activision, you know, they're greedy. They're gonna want to get every single dollar out of us that they can. So they're gonna sell us more DLC guns and maybe micro DLC if the game isn't doing too well. I don't agree with micro DLCs because they're just trying to get more money out of us. I mean, Ghost did it because Ghost sales were way down compared to Black Ops 2, so they try to compensate for that by more micro DLC, and I don't agree with that. I think that, you know, they should just they should give us more free stuff, but they shouldn't try to bombard us with stupid things like camos and all this other crap that no one really cares about. At the end of the day, doesn't really affect your combat experience all that much. So those definitely shouldn't be in there. But another thing they should patch, maybe the spawns. I mean, the spawns aren't as bad. I mean, they did do some work on the spawns. They improved them a lot. They're a lot better now than they were. So, I mean, there's always room for improvement, but they're pretty good for the time being. Now, the connectivity, I think they should be utmost priority because, you know, that it kind of makes or breaks the game. I mean, it's been less laggy than it has been at launch, but any improvements to the connectivity would be good. And one of those is to get rid of skill-based matchmaking. Because skill-based matchmaking, as we all know, doesn't help the game in any way. It makes the noobs kind of bypass the learning curve, which gives them a false sense of achievement when they're not completely stomped on by experienced players. Not only that, but experienced players get punished by being put into sweaty lobbies. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like facing like Optic Scumpy every single game. I mean, I just don't feel like that. I mean, I don't feel like getting like a 1 KD every game and doing just average. I like stomping on noobs, and that's pretty much what everyone else does. So verse boosting is definitely a thing in Advanced Warfare, and I don't think it should be this way. I think it should just be normal based on connection. I don't think skill should have anything to do with matchmaking. So they could definitely remove skill-based matchmaking, and if they did, that would be much better. It just be much better in terms of connection, and yeah, just make the game much more fun for everyone. I mean, yeah, I'm sure the noobs are gonna get stomped on a little bit, but they're eventually gonna learn. They're gonna learn the best setups. They're gonna learn the best spots on the map. They're gonna learn a lot of things. So we definitely need to take skill-based matchmaking out of the game. So, I mean, some other patches, I mean, there isn't too much. We kind of addressed all the major problems, but I would definitely like to see not only other guns, but maybe they can patch in, I don't know, free maps possibly. They did that with World at War with Mach and Day, and that worked out well, and that was absolutely free. Oh, guys, if you look there, Camp God just got a DNA bomb, so yeah, shout out to him. It's his 3rd DNA bomb, so yeah, guys, that's pretty good. I tried to go for the DNA, but, you know, I just couldn't do it. I was probably like within 5 off of the DNA. But I can never really tell because I run Warbird, and yeah, I just run the same class no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm going for DNAs or whether I'm just camping for streaks. I run the same class. So yeah, I just wait for this guy. And look guys, look how many hit markers it takes just to shoot through water. Like, that's just ridiculous. It's like water's actually makes effective cover in this game. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so I'd just like to see more variety in this game. I mean, maybe they can patch some stuff into Exo Survival. I mean, not sure how long that game is gonna last for many people. I think many people have just got bored of that, or maybe not even tried it. And I've gone bored of it too, but they could definitely patch something in there, make it a little better. But their time would probably be best spent bettering multiplayer. Like, I would like to see some kill streaks patched in, possibly. I mean, there seems to be a lack of kill streaks. I mean, a lot of them are bad. Like the Goliath, that's just bad. I would never use it if I were you. There's just no reason to. And so, yeah, they patch them, maybe buff up the score streaks that are already here, and patch the ones that, you know, are, yeah, patch the ones, some new ones in the game, because, you know, I want variety. I want variety in terms of streaks, and Yeah, the wild card does, yeah, 4 kill streaks, but I don't see any reason to run 4 kill streaks since they aren't that good to begin with. Generally, but I do run the good ones, but I'm just talking in general. I also like to see the system hack get nerfed because the system hack gets really annoying. It's overpowered. If you guys don't think it's overpowered, check out my last video. I kind of go into how it can be abused, and it certainly was abused. You know, and at this point, like, I'm just like, yeah, I got killed there. I got like insta killed or something like that. So you know, I just decided, you know, I'm gonna call my paladin. I'm gonna call my super powered paladin and my warbird, and I do really well. And guys, the latest patch did improve this game a lot. I mean, now I can afford to run a 1600 point paladin versus the 1450 one I used to use. I just added sleight of hand, and it's a lot easier to get. You know, after getting a few flag captures and stuff, I can usually get this after maybe 8 kills, 8 to 10 kills. So that's a big improvement. It's like the AC-130 from other games. I mean, it probably needs to be buffed a little bit. The damage of the MG turret needs to be buffed a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good. Anyway, guys, we're nearing the end of the video, so guys, if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also go check out the Camp God's channel because he's got some pretty good content. And yeah, he should be uploading soon, shortly. I mean, once he gets his capture card, he'll start uploading soon. So guys, definitely go check out his channel, subscribe. Link in the description. So guys, yeah, just I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And leave a comment in the comment section about what you think Advanced Warfare could patch to improve the game. And it's been World at War, and see you guys later.